units, please respond to a 1029 kidnapping. Waste Tribe members reported to have abducted a doctor in your area. All units in the vicinity, we have a 1030 in progress. Apocalypse gang members reportedly playing Robin Hood, mugging the rich for jewelry and claiming the loot will help the poor.
You don't have a thing to worry about with me on the job.
When it rains, it pours, Spider-Man. Now the Waste Tribe is trying to set up a homemade bomb to knock out all telecommunications in the city.
Hey, Spidey, over here! Bring it on!
Hope everybody still knows it's me.
Can't even touch me, can you, Spider-Man? Not the way you... Did you know we kidnapped a psychic? If only we had done it sooner, I would have known where to hide from you. Right this way, Spider-Man. I've been waiting for a chance at you. Can't even touch me, can you, Spider-Man? Not the way you're trying to do it.
Well, that didn't take long. You ain't gonna
drop me on my head, right? You ain't such a bad guy after all, Spidey. You done this kind of thing before, right?
I know you just saved me, Spidey, and I appreciate it, but there's a professor at ESU who needs your help. The Waste Tribe is coming after him.
Care which suit you're wearing, you're a dead man.
You ain't such a bad guy after all, Spidey.
Sometimes I feel like I don't ever want to take this thing off. Tell all your friends that Spider-Man's a little tougher than he used to be.
Thanks for rescuing me, Spider-Man. I have no idea why those dregs would have a grudge against me.
Hey, any excuse to knock around some bad guys.
Thanks for the help, Spidey. But now we've got a life and death situation. The Dragon Tails have kidnapped a witness who was supposed to testify against them.
I'm like a one-man witness protection program with webbing.
Suit, same lame hero. I thought you might provide a challenge, Spider-Man, but obviously not.
Don't blame me if I throw up on you. Bailed me out, Spidey, but now some cops need help. The Dragon Tails have them cornered because they wouldn't accept bribes.
So they're attacking cops who didn't take bribes. Not a very good reward for honesty.
Hey, Spidey, over here! Bring it on!
Great work, Spidey. But now we're getting reports of more lives in danger. The Dragon Tails have sent out assassins to execute someone they think wronged them.
Assassin. I know I'm gonna leave out an S somewhere when I write my note to the police.
You the real Spider-Man, or you just some other dope in a suit?
Thanks for keeping the streets safe, Spider-Man. Those Dragon Tails belong behind bars.
Calling all units in the area, 1051 in progress. Apocalypse gang members are on the loose, stealing from wealthy pedestrians.
Hey, any excuse to knock around some bad guys.
Don't know what we do without you, Spidey. Unless you got some supervillain to take down, you think you could get back those power converters the H-bombers stole?
For guys who say they want law and order, they sure do break the law a lot. It's like this makes me a whole new Spider-Man. All things considered, you got off pretty easy.
Thanks, Spider-Man. I don't mind you taking the law into your own hands, but the H-bombers are doing the same thing. Somebody has to stop them.
You don't have a thing to worry about with me on the job. New York doesn't need anybody taking the law into their own hands. Except for me, of course. I enjoyed that a lot, which...
If I tell you something, will you help me? We found out a federal agent had infiltrated our gang. I'm in this for the money. I'm not down with murder.
Ever think you'd see a spider rescuing a mole? All things considered, you got off pretty easy.
Wish I could do something to repay you for saving me, Spidey. Maybe I could get you a break on your taxi.
You don't have a thing to worry about with me on the job.
Thanks, Spidey. If you don't have anything else on your to-do list, you can grab up the Waste Tribe members who are trying to escape after assaulting the TV studio.
Just some other dork. While you were wasting time with me, Spider-Man, my tribe will destroy the police who were stupid enough to chase someone into our territory.
Sounds like New York's finest took a wrong turn.
The police department owes you one, Spidey. We'll owe you two if you can find some evidence of this riot at ESU that the Waste Tribe is planning.
You the real Spider-Man or just some other dork in a suit? I believed you'd be a formidable opponent, Spider-Man, but you showed me.
If I see you again, it'll be worse.
You really came through for us, Spidey. This evidence is another nail in the Waste Tribe's coffin.
Hey, any excuse to knock around some bad guys.
I remember the good old days when crooks just robbed banks. Now we've got these H-bombers threatening to set off an electromagnetic pulse to disable their rivals.
Boy, they're gonna be mad when I take their pulse. Oh, no pun intended.
one small part of the gang, Spider-Man. We've got our hands into everything, even industrial espionage. You'll never retrieve the prototype we stole.
This is industrial espionage. Maybe I'll finally get my chance to say, man, Spider-Man.
Get the guy in the tights.
Well, that didn't take long.
We're already in your debt, Spidey, but we could use another favor. The H-bombers have kidnapped a weapons researcher, and we have to rescue him.
What's with all the kidnapping? They couldn't just ask to borrow a scientist? Sometimes I feel like I don't ever want to take this thing off.
Don't blame me if I throw up on you.
Thanks, Spidey, but there are other people who need you. The H-bombers are trapping people in electric corrals.
You can't do this to people just because you don't like them. Especially when sending them to Jersey works just as well.
I owe you in a big way, Spidey.
You've done this kind of thing before, right? Ha! Soft landing and everything. You rock, Spider-Man!
Merci! I beg of you, do not drop me!
Come on, Spider-Man. Hey, I don't know if you can use this, but I heard the H-bombers have been working as corporate mercenaries. Maybe you could find some evidence to pin it on them.
Corporate raiders are bad enough, but now they have their own mercenaries? Getting to like the way this makes me feel. Too bad that's all you got. I was hoping for more of a challenge.
This is big, Spider-Man. We can take this evidence to the DA and start shutting down the H-bombers.